For the first time this season, the NASCAR Series X and Cup Series are both turning left and right, and for the first time in almost 20 years, the Cup Series is not in the US no more. We are in Canada. We're in Canadian Tire Motorsports Park in Bonneville, Ontario, Canada for the running of the Canadian Tire 100. It is a gorgeous yet blistering hot day, 95 degrees in temperature, and add the fact that there's no wind in sight, 0 miles per hour, and no rain in sight. That is the good news, but it will be a hot day for both these drivers and the fans today. But they are so excited, so let's start the engines for today's race.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshals, Big Machine recording artists, Rascal Flatts.
Drivers, start your engines!
And as the pace car begins its pace lap on 2.4-mile road course, we'll look at the starting grid for today's Canadian Tire 100. Jerry Lewis won the pole on Saturday, so he starts on run number 1, right next to Kyle Boggs. Row 2 is Carlos Zillick, and in the 66 car is Cody Smart. Row 3 as the 37 car of Irvin Alonso and the 32 car Michael Gregory. Row 4 has the 48 car Francisco Ibarra and the 6 car of DJ Kirker. And right off the top 10 is the 52 car of Braden Dunn and the 28 car of Dalton Bauman. I see the rest of the drivers scroll down on the top of your screen. You see Nikki Maxwell there. And Sam Minosky in row 6. There's our Bristol winner, Josh Crash. 13th, he's qualifying right now. How about KJ Adams? Qualified 15th for this race. Remember he only made, this is his 3rd career start. And the other 2 starts that he made, he finished dead last in both races. So hopefully he can finish better than 40th. In row 10, Parmesan to Kennedy. Let's take a look at the track facts for today's race. This is the first road course with the NASCAR Series X and Cup Series and the first race of NASCAR Goes North Tour. The service is asphalt 2.4-mile racetrack, one of the longest racetracks in the NASCAR Series X and Cup Series this season, and it has a total of 10 turns. And this is a one-race deal, if I'm getting told. Depending on how this race goes, every single race in this season is a one-race deal, except for the big races like the Daytona 500, the Breakout 400. Those main events will be in the season no matter what. But the other races are up for grabs depending on the drivers. If they like it, then we'll go again next season. If they don't, then it will not be run the next season. Let's head out underneath the Canadian Tire banner. Look at row 18, Keegan Thompson, Kevin Cow. Donald Stern, one of 2 rookies making the field, starting 38th. No, actually 37th. And finally, row 20, dead last is DJ Reed. The other rookie starts in 40th. As the pace car makes a hard right-hand turn on the pit lane, first road course of the season, Jerry Lewis won the pole on Saturday. He will lead us to the green flag. Green flag is out. We're underway from Canada. Off of turn number 10, Kyler Boggs will lead the first lap, got by Jared Lewis to take the lead. Battle for third between Carlos Zuck and Cody Smart. Fifth right now is Irvin Alonso at your top 5. As you see, Michael Gregory in the 6th position. He has fallen back to 6. Actually, still a battle for third heating up. Smart and Zilk still side by side. And oh, we actually have an accident right in from the start finish line. Caution is out on lap 2 of 21 already. Very early accident. First caution of the day. And again, happens on just ahead of the start finish line. See Power McShane with damage. See other cars trying to see if there's any other drivers that are involved. Very, very weird. So they are racing back to the line. Kyler Boggs will most likely be the race leader at the caution flag, but right now they're trying to fight for position. Trying to get any extra spots. There's Francisco Ibarra and DJ Kirker battling out there. Kirker still fighting back on the outside lane. Here comes Kyler Boggs off of turn number 10. And he will lead them to the caution flag for the first time today. You see the car score on your screen. Let's take a look at what caused this accident on lap 2. Now you look at Sean McKean. He's going to make contact with the 99. That is Matt Hussey. They're going to go into the wall. Big hit for the 99 car. The 99 goes right in front of the track, right in front of Power McShane. Remember, this straightaway is one of the shortest straightaways this season in our schedule. You see McShane just blocks the entire racetrack. Gets hit by Zach Hussey. You see, oh, Adrian Mitchell looks like he got damaged, as well as the 08 car Luke Ryan got hit from the back end of Brad Stover. And you see Nick Kennedy with damage as well after making contact with McShane. Here's another view. You see, it looks like McKean just went up the racetrack. I mean, that is usual for a car coming off the turn. You want to get to the rumble strips so you can get a better entrance off, and I don't know, maybe he thought he was clear of Matt Hussey, but he was not, and that's what caused the accident. It doesn't look like we see any significant damage, just a bit of minor damage. On board Power McShane. Yeah, just like a bit of cosmetic damage, it seemed. First, then gets hit a couple more times. On board Donald Stern. See what he had to do to get through this accident. Yeah, because it's so straight, the only way to go to is the wall. Caution is out on lap 2 of 21. We're right back for the green flag. You're watching NASCAR on NBK.
Talladega. This one is a total minefield. But I've got it under control. Because only one driver has won at this track more than me. And we have the same name. You're all probably wondering, how did we figure it out? It's simple. This is Earnhardt country.
The Geico 500, Sunday at 1:30 Eastern on Fox.
Welcome back to the Canadian Tire 100 from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. Race number 5 of the NASCAR Series XM Cup Series. We're about to take the green flag at lap 4 of 21. Pace cars on pit lane. Kyler Boggs, Cody Smart, Jerry Lewis, Irvin Alonso, Carlos Zuck. Your top 5 green flag is back out. And already Braden Dunn making some moves on the inside of Dalton Bauman there. Look at that. You just saw on pit road the 32 car Michael Gregory actually getting a report that is an engine failure. So he will be our first retiree of the season. This happened under caution. Tough break for him. Only 4 laps in, qualified inside the top 10. So again, a tough break for that 32 team. One of those teams that just not had a good start to the season. Was hoping after that 8th place qualifying run he would have a good turnaround. But here comes Irvin Alonso to the inside. Jerry Lewis, that is for 3rd. I see. Oh, a bit of contact made between Lewis and Alonso, and now Lewis going after Cody Smart. That is for second, and Ibarra just gone by Zillick. That is for fifth. Side by side for a second. Meanwhile, Carlo Boggs is loving this. He wants to see these guys battle out each other because that means they're gonna wear their tires out, and that's gonna allow Carlo Boggs to get away from these drivers. Still side by side as we head on into turn 8. Turn 9, and now coming out of turn 10, still side by side. Smart right now holds the second position at the line. Oh, in the wall! That is Josh Crash, your Bristol winner, with DJ Kirker, Budweiser shootout winner. Almost caused a similar accident between Matt Hussey and Sean McKean. That could be a catastrophe. Here's another look at it in real time. Yeah, very similar to Sean McKean and Matt Hussey's accident. Off of turn 10. Kirker washed up the racetrack and made contact with the 18. Luckily, that didn't cause a huge crash, but still, that was a big hit Crash took. Looks like Crash is still moving fine. He's still doing good. Meanwhile, Lewis has gotten by Smart, and Smart is falling back. He's already lost the position to Irvin Alonso for third, and he might lose it again to Carlos Zillick. And oh, we actually have something smoker on the back. They got some turns 3 and 4. That is Mitchell Carter in 27. Man, big damage all around that race car. Now I believe, yeah, you see Carter is on the grass right now, trying to get out of harm's way because he's right now being approached by the leaders. There's also Adrian Mitchell. He came on pit lane earlier. See, there is Mitchell Carter. Right now on the same straightaway as Kyler Boggs and Jerry Lewis, the two leaders. There you see them. And it looks like, yes, Carter making the right decision. Moving out of harm's way, even going to the grass to make sure it doesn't interfere what happens in this race. So round of applause for Mr. Carter, but tough break for him. We no idea what happened though. Right now Lewis is losing ground to the leader, and Irvin Alonso is closing in. Irvin Alonso passed 3 cars since the restart. There's Carter. Let's see if he can come onto pit lane. And it looks like he will, so caution will not be out. We're gonna race. Alright, saw Carter on pit lane. Lap 8 out of 21. We're now 1/3 of the way in the Canadian Tire 100. Kyler Boggs has led every lap so far. Jerry Lewis running in second. Irvin Alonso third. Cody Smart in fourth. In the 48 car, Francisco Ibarra in fifth. On board Lewis, seeing from the front bumper cam. On the hood cam, trying to close in on Kyler Boggs. He's got the draft off of him, which is key. We're going to make a pass here at this racetrack. And it looks like we're getting word that the leaders might be coming out to pit road this time by. And they are Boggs and Lewis 1 and 2 onto pit road. So that means Irvin Alonso will take the lead. Second will be Cody Smart, Francisco Ibarra third. And you got Braden Dunn in fourth. No, excuse me, Carlos Zillick in fourth and Braden Dunn in fifth. Alright, so this is a sign that live drivers will be coming out to pit lane this time by. Alonso Lee has a 1.08 second lead ahead of Cody Smart. Look at Sydney Dodds, over Daytona 500 champion. And now running inside the top 15. Trying to change her season around. She has had 3 strokes of bad finishes. after that third place at Atlanta. She finished, I believe, 30th or 28th at Bristol. So, and since Atlanta, she just had a stroke of bad luck. And oh, smoke! Back end of the 16 of Nikki Maxwell. Another blown engine for that Ford machine. This is the second time we had someone blow an engine this race. First was Michael Gregory. And Nikki Maxwell will be our third retiree of the day. Tiebreak for Maxwell qualified, I believe 11th it was. You see, here come more drivers coming out to pit lane. And oh, man! That is Cody Smart. Oh, and another one. That's Braden Dunn. Head on into the pit barrier. Caution is out for the second time today. And this was a very unusual accident. I mean, you just saw that Smart just went head on into that pit wall, or pit barrier. And then Braden Dunn as well. We're looking at right now, Smart right now, caution at lap number 10. Very, very suspicious. Take a look what happened here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, bam. Very, very weird. You can see the 48 just scoots by as well as the 4. Now the 4 makes a bit of contact, but then here comes the 52 and also, bam, hits the pit barrier. Very, very strange. Caution's out at lap 10 of 21. We'll be right back for the green flag. We're now halfway in the Canadian Tire 100. You're on MDK.
Dude, you're fast, but you're not Chase Elliott fast.
No one's Chase Elliott fast.
Well, that's true, except for Little Caesars.
Dude.
Thanks for lunch, guys.
Little Caesars Hot and Ready Lunch Combo is fast and ready when you walk in. Get 4 deep dish slices and a 20-ounce stew for $5.
Pizza, pizza.
The NASCAR Series Excellent Cup Season is presented by Monster Energy and by Canadian Tire. Welcome back to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park for the run of the Canadian Tire 100. We're now about to take the green flag at lap 14 of 21. Irvin Alonso is your leader with Kyla Boggs running in second. We see the 12th machine of Adrian Mitchell being held for 2 laps by NASCAR. So tiebreak for him, he's going to be posted 2 laps down. You got Jerry Lewis in third, Sam Minoski in fourth, and Dalton Bauman the top 5. We're about to take the green flag. And as we take the green flag, we're up in Canada, but that doesn't mean they love some good old American race cars running. Let's crank it up. Alonso leading here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and oh, caution is out on the racetrack. Not sure the there's the accident. The 08 machine of Luke Ryan head on into the tire wall. Caution on, I believe, lap 14 of 21 or 15. I'm not sure. Mitchell, lap 13 actually, yes. So lap 13 of 21, involving Luke Ryan, who will most likely be our 4th retiree of the day. Let's take a look what happened here. in turn number 9. Let me see here. It's kind of similar to what we saw in turn 10 with Hussey and Crash. Those first two incidents. The away car washes up, hits the 6, but instead of the 6 going to the wall, the away car got loose and then got stuck in the tire barrier so hard that it made the car just stop and turn to the right, got in the air almost. Tough break for Luke Ryan as the caution comes out on lap 13 of 21. We'll be right back for the final laps of the Canadian Tire 100 here on MDK.
The NASCAR Monster Energy All-Star Race. It's more than an all-star lineup battling it out for $1 million. It's the biggest party of the NASCAR year. It's tailgating with your crew. It's a killer concert by Justin Moore. It's getting close, okay, really close to the action. It's Saturday night under the lights at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The NASCAR Monster Energy All-Star Race, Saturday, May 20th. For tickets, call 800-455-FANS.
Welcome back to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Getting ready to take the green flag with 7 laps to go from Canada, from Ontario, Canada. Coco Garcia, race leader. Francisco Barr second. Brad Stover third. Cody Smart fourth. Jordan Bonner fifth. Green flags back out. Here comes Jordan Bonner to the inside of Cody Smart. That is for 4th. Already Bonner trying to make some moves side by side. And it looks like Bonner will take that spot away. And whoa, a bit of contact. The 66 got into the 99 machine. Matt Hussey will take the 5th spot away. It's ready to see our ticker. Right now, including in the middle of the screen, stats like the leader, most laps led, and the laps to go has been moved to the bottom left of your screen with right next to it. Shows a little marker to show whether it's a green flag, white flag, or yellow flag. Right now, it's showing green flag as usual, and as usual, of course, it will show the top 10. Hopefully, in the next coming races, we will expand it from just showing the top 10 to the top 20 to show you more of the drivers in the race. You see, looking from the helicopter views, right now looking at a 3-car battle between Stover, Bonner, and Hussey. That is for third to 5th. Right now, we should see in a few laps drivers coming out to pit lane. And whoa, the 99 gave a shot to the 42 a bit. 6 laps to go. Garcia is trying to win this race for the first time in his career. His best finish was 2nd in the Daytona 500. And he finished 2nd in DMR Duel number 1. So he's only finished 2nd, and that was only at Daytona. Right behind him is Francisco Barr in the 48 machine. Has not had the season that he won in. Has only had, I believe, 1 or 2 top 10 finishes. Other than that, has been outside either the top 20. On board with Garcia, you see the stat on your screen. Best finish 2nd was in the Daytona 500 to Sydney Dotzenberg, who right now she's also having a stroke of bad luck. We're looking for the helicopter view. See the 48 car losing bit of ground to Garcia. Now we're getting word that Garcia, he is coming to pit lane. Coco Garcia is coming to pit lane with 5 laps to go. So that means Francisco Ibarra will inherit the race lead with 5 to go. So that puts Stover in 2nd, Bonner 3rd, Hussey 4th, Intermundi 5th, and Nick Kennedy in 6th. Now it looks like all these drivers, they're going to have to come on to pit lane because I don't think they can make it in just one stop. You see Luke Ryan already with damage. Somehow he's still, I thought he was out of it, but he is still in this race trying to make it to the end. now we're actually getting reports that the 48 car and the 25 are coming onto pit lane as well. Have to wait and see, and yes, they are. So this is a new cycle of green flag pit stops. Ibarra's in. Stover's in. Oh, in the barrier. Oh, big hit. Big hits all around the pit barrier. Caution is out for the 4th time today. And this is a huge one. The 92 car went on his side. The 42 car also hit the wall, as well as the 51 of Sam Oskin. There's Oskin, the 51 Melio Chevrolet, as the caution comes out once again for the 4th time today, with just 5 laps to go. This changes everything. And that means Lewis will be the race. Remember, Lewis was back in mid-pack. He was mid-pack. From around 15th to 20th. We thought that he would not even have a shot at making the top 5. And there's Nick Kennedy with heavy damage on his race car. I mean, yeah, it's similar to what happened with Braden Dunn and Cody Smart. Just the 42 car just goes head on into the pit barrier. And then the 92 car, he got hit from the front end and the side, driver's side, bam, Nick Kennedy. And that 92 car almost went upside down. And then the 92 car will land on 4 ways. See KJ Adams once again gets caught up in an accident. There you see the 22 car Lewis going by. You're on board now with the Under Money. This is from his perspective. It was like an instant. 1 second, bam, then another second. You get hit from behind, you're almost upside down. From Nick Kennedy. Caution is out. We'll be right back for a green-white checker finish in the Canadian Tire 100.
Ever wonder what Joey Logano does in his free time? Let's find out. Good thing this car has the same braking technology as his race car. Introducing the new line of Duralast GT brakes. Proven tough from the tracks to the streets. Sold only at AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
It is time for a green-white checker finish to decide who will win the Canadian Tire 100 and the first stop of NASCAR Goes North Tour. Jerry Lewis, the pole sitter, trying to get his first career win of the season, to first top 5 and first top 10 of the season, as well as Pryor McShane. Then you got DJ Reed running in 3rd in his first career Sirius XM start, trying to bring home maybe a win today. Then you got the Dodge of Justice O'Gillespie Dodge trying to get its first top 10 today. And Kyler Boggs, who has led the most laps today, trying to take home the win, but he will be back in the 5th position. 2 laps is all you get. Here we go. Pace car makes a right-hand turn on the pit lane. Like I said, 2 laps is all you get. You get the green flag, and then you get the white flag. Here we go. Lewis, green flag is out. 2 to go from Canada. And Lewis gets a big lead ahead of Pryor McShane. Uphill they go. Right now, it's being stacked up from 3rd on back. 1 and 2 has a bit of a gap between 3rd of DJ Reed. Pryor McShane trying to pick a different lane. Maybe go to the high side. Kind of close up a bit on Jerry Lewis. Look at this battle right here for 7th between the 88 and the 7. Here's a battle for 6th between Kevin Cow and Kyler Boggs. And Joseph Gillespie maybe. It's a battle for 4th. And also battle for 2nd between DJ Reed and Pryor McShane. Battles all around this racetrack. Underneath the Canadian Tire banner they go. Here you go. Oh, whoa, what is this? Oh, in the wall. Kevin Cow and Kyler Boggs, big hits. for both of them. Caution's not on. DJ Reed's on pit lane. White flag is out. Holy cow, what a wacky turn to this race. Reed running in third is on pit lane. Maybe he's out of fuel. And Kevin Cow and Carla Boggs. There's Boggs. Rex with 2 to go. And Lewis has a big gap between him and Brian McShane. Look at this cluster behind him. 3 wide. That's Donald Stern, Davey Woodard, and Francisco Barr. Somehow they have not made contact yet. Here we go. Underneath the Bridgestone logo. You're on board, Jerry Lewis. McShane is kind of closing in a bit. He's got the draft. But I don't think he has enough time to catch up to Lewis. Underneath the Canadian Tire banner for the final time. In turn 8 for the final time. Lewis trying to get his first career win. His first top 5. His first top 10. Here we go. Coming off of turn number 10, Lewis holds on Power McShane, and Jerry Lewis wins at Canada. McShane second, Oglesby third, Caesar fourth, and Braden Dunn, who was involved in that first accident, comes home in 5th. What a run for Braden Dunn. And there is your winner, Jerry Lewis. This is Ford's first career win in the NASCAR Sirius XM Cup Series. It's only been Chevy and Toyota has won the first 4 races. So a nice turnaround here for that blue oval team. And oh, trouble for DJ Kirker. Looks like he got spun around just after the start finish line. But man, what a wacky way to end this race. And there is Carla Boggs trying to limp his way home. He led the most laps, but he'll most likely end up, I believe, 34th. Or 30, no, I believe 31st he will end up in this race. Now let's see what happened here in this first accident between Boggs and Cow. I don't know. They made contact. Man, I believe Boggs wanted to cut right, but he couldn't because Cow was so close next to him. They just got stuck together. But watch how hard they hit this wall. Bam! Both drivers got airborne a bit, especially Kevin Cow. He was on 2 wheels for a while. That was a big hit. Now here's a second view from DJ Kirker. This is after the checkered flag, and wow, the 47 car just turns dead left. And as when I was showing you this, we got reports that the 6 and the 47 have been called to the NASCAR hauler as soon as our coverage ends of this race. That's very weird on why a bar would do this after the checkered flag. In fact, at all. Why would he do this at all? On board the bar, maybe this gives us a better view of what happened. Maybe Kirker got on the brakes too late, and Alex Bar was not expecting that, and Kirker came right in front of him. And here's a look back at the first incident. You're on board Kevin Cow. Right now, you're in 6th, and the next moment, you're in the wall hard. On board with Kyla Boggs. Yeah, you see Kevin Cow kind of squeeze Boggs up there. He squeezed him up there. And now you're on board looking from the back end of Justice Oglesby. Now you see him. Now you don't. The Canadian Tire 100 is finished. Jerry Lewis is your winner. We'll be right back for the results and the burnout. You're watching NASCAR on MDK.
58 years of tradition. We've seen legends like Cale and Dale. The planes have changed, but the flyover still gives us chills. The Coca-Cola 600, America's biggest Memorial Day celebration. We'll honor the brave men and women who served our country, and we'll do it at 200 miles per hour. Start your tradition with America's best camping and tailgating. Leonard Skinner will be there. Will you? The Coca-Cola 600, Sunday, May 28th. Call 800-455-FANS.
there is your winner in the Canadian Tire 100, Jerry Lewis. Snuka fueling victories all season long. Is fueling our victor, Jerry Lewis, in the 22 Auto Trader Ford. Like I said, this is Ford's first career win this season. It was Chevy at Daytona, Chevy at Atlanta, Toyota at Bristol, and then Chevy at Fontana, and now a Ford in Canada. See Lewis burning down in turn number 1 right in front of the fans. Man, putting up a lot of smoke down there. As now let's take a look at our unofficial results after today's Canadian Tire 100. Jerry Lewis won this race. Pyre McShane comes home in second. Dodge's first top 5, thanks to Jocelyn Gillespie, takes it home in third. Jules Caesar 4th, Braden Dunn in 5th, then you got Brad Stover in 6th, Eli Bright 7th, and Josh Crash, the highest Toyota in this race. He was our Bristol winner back at race number 3, so a nice effort for Josh Crash. Was not a factor, but still came up with a nice top 10. Francisco Barr comes home at 9th. Davey Woodard, his first top 10 this season. Nice one for him. Mike Gordon 11th. KJ Adams does better than 40th, but he does it better by 28 positions, so a nice run for KJ Adams. Here's Sydney Dotzenberg. Trouble still resumed for her. This is the 4th straight time, the 3rd straight time she's finished outside the top 15. Comes from 20th, and our Fontana winner, Gavin Marshall, 21st. We get AJ Vera 22nd, Dalton Bauman 23rd. DJ Kirker 25th, and Altibar 26th. Remember, we told you that they have been called to the NASCAR hauler. See who's our coverage ends. The break for Kyler Boggs and Cody Smart were running extremely well. Especially Boggs, who led the most laps but comes home 32nd. And here are the drivers that are multiple laps down. Kevin Cow, who was involved in the accident with Kyler Boggs. Adriel Mitchell, who was black flagged for 2 laps, managed to get 1 lap back, but still comes home 34th. Aaron Darmody, who was the one that almost flipped, comes from 35th, 4 laps down, as well as Jordan Bartlett, who was involved in that same accident with Darmody. Luke Ryan was involved in the accident with DJ Kirker, 37th, 5 laps down. Nikki Maxwell blew an engine, 38th, 13 laps down. Mitchell Carr was involved in a separate accident, 39th, 6 laps down. And Michael Gregory, who had an engine issue, comes from dead last, 17 laps down. So tough break for a lot of these drivers who were hoping trying to turn around their season today. So that is it for our coverage of the Canadian Tire 100 and the NASCAR Sirius XM Cup Series on MDK. For stats and race info, go to NASCARMDK.weebly.com. Next time we'll see will be the Sprint Dash at Montreal, the final race of the NASCAR Goes North Tour. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a special presentation of NASCAR and MDK. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to Jerry Lewis. He is your winner from Canada.